I'm at the doctor's office. I'll call you back. All right? I'm sorry.
No, that's totally fine. Okay, hi. Nice to see you. I'm Alexa Diosarin. I'm a first-year medical student at the CUNY School of Medicine.
Okay.
What name do you prefer to go by? I know you've been here before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just want to make sure you haven't gotten any new nicknames. I don't know. Okay, so Mark.
Yeah.
Alright, so before we begin, Mark, I just want to let you know that everything said here is completely confidential.
Just like last time.
Yep, so just a reminder, I won't be sharing this information with anyone outside this room. No? Okay, so what brings you here today?
Just got some things going on that I just wanted to chat with you about.
Okay, what kinds of things?
Just trying to cut back on some things that have been going on in my life the last couple of weeks.
Okay, what are you trying to cut back on?
Similar to the last time, the smoking, the drinking.
Okay, smoking and drinking, okay.
No, just the drinking.
Just the drinking.
Yeah, I've cut back on the smoking.
Okay, good to hear. Alright, so I would like to talk more about that, but before I ask you some questions about the drinking, I'd just like to ask you a few other questions first, if that's okay. Okay, so you said that, I know last time you were here, we worked on smoking cessation. So how's that going for you?
It's fine.
It's fine?
Yeah.
Okay, are you currently still smoking?
No.
No. So you're not smoking at all? I mean, no cigarettes at all?
You don't believe me?
No, I'm happily surprised.
Oh, why are you surprised?
No, I know we discussed that you were having trouble quitting, so I'm just glad to hear that you completely quit.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thank you.
Okay, and how's your family doing?
Good, fine.
Your wife and 2 kids, right?
Mm-hmm.
And your daughter, one of your daughters has asthma?
They both do.
They both do, okay. Has their asthma improved since you quit smoking?
They have.
Great, good to hear.
Thank you.
Okay, so, and how's work going for you? Are you still working as a real estate agent?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
How's work going?
It's going well.
Good.
Yeah.
Is it particularly stressful?
This time of year is not as busy, but at times it's stressful.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I remember that you were turning to smoking sometimes to release some stress. So, are you finding other ways to cope with stress nowadays?
Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, what kinds of things are you doing to relieve stress?
Wine.
Wine, okay. Alright, so let's just jump right into that then. So, on average, how many days a week do you have alcohol?
I'll say about 5 days a week.
5 days. Okay. So, just so you know, this is a completely judgment-free zone, so feel free to speak honestly. Okay, so 5 days a week?
Yeah.
And on a typical drinking day, how many drinks do you have?
Not much stress level.
Okay. So, what's the range?
Range, 5 to 15.
Okay. So 5 to 15, and what you're drinking wine? Do you have anything else to drink, or is it usually wine?
Wine, beer.
Wine and beer. Okay. So just so you know, what we consider a drink is like 1 glass of wine, or 1 like small bottle of beer, like 12 ounce bottle. Okay. So 5 glasses of wine about 5 days a week. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I have to ask you some follow-up questions, but they're mostly formalities, so just bear with me, okay? Have you tried to cut down on the amount that you drink?
I mean, I'm trying now, that's why I'm here.
Okay, have you ever tried before?
No.
Okay. So, how are you trying now to cut down?
By showing my fear.
Okay, that's step 1. I'm glad you came in. Have people ever annoyed you by criticizing the amount that you drink?
I don't think so.
No? Okay. Do you ever feel guilty for drinking?
Sometimes.
Okay. And do you ever have a drink first thing in the morning? No. Okay. Well, I would like to know more about your drinking. So can you help me understand what is it that you enjoy about drinking?
Well, most people enjoy it, right?
Well, it's different for everyone. Some people have different motivations for drinking. So I'm just wondering what do you enjoy?
It tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
It's relaxing.
Okay, and what do you not enjoy as much, or what do you regret about it?
What do I regret about it? That's a good question. I regret having to hear my wife's no.
Okay, and how often, what is it that your wife is saying?
Well, she gets upset. Well, this one time I just fell asleep while reading a book to my daughter.
Okay,
And she got upset over that. So,
and how do you feel about that?
shut up.
Okay, how do you feel about the fact that you fell asleep reading to your daughter? Is that something that you're okay with, or did that bother you?
Yeah,
Okay. So just to kind of summarize, you enjoy drinking you're saying for the taste and it's relaxing to you, it chills you out, but you don't enjoy your wife's opinion about it, and sometimes that it can interfere with you reading to your kids?
yeah.
Okay. Does it interfere in your life in any other ways?
Sure. Why is that important?
Well, a lot of these questions are just to get a better sense of how drinking might be affecting your life and just how much you're drinking. So it's there's sort of these broad questions, but they just help me help you. Okay? So is it okay if I review with you the safe drinking limits for your gender and age? So you're a male under 65, so it's recommended that you don't have more than 4 drinks a day or 14 drinks in a week. Okay, so drinking any more than that can put you at increased risk for any kind of illness related to drinking alcohol. Okay, so
Maybe cut that one.
okay, so 1 drink.
Yeah, as opposed to 5, maybe just 4. Yeah.
Okay.
Like a pop effect. Is that what you're saying?
So I'm saying that under this amount is a lower risk of injury or illness than over this amount.
Okay.
However, if it's interfering with your life in other ways and you're concerned about it, you're coming in because you're concerned about it, then we can definitely work to either decrease or try to get you to stop drinking. So I know you're trying now to cut down. Do you want to cut down to a fewer number of drinks, or are you trying to cut out alcohol completely?
I'm not sure what you recommend because, you guys help me with the smoking, so I feel like you have the best advice.
Well, I'm no expert on alcohol, but I suggest that you make a next step that is reasonable for you. So if you feel that you're at a point where you can stop completely, then I recommend trying that. But if you feel realistically for you that you're not at that stage yet and that you would rather cut down the amount that you're drinking, maybe either the number of days a week or the number of drinks, then we can make that your next step as a goal. Yeah, this is something that's hard to talk about, so I'm really glad.
It's not hard to talk about, it's hard to decide where I do eventually want to not affect my own life and my work.
Sure. Yeah, so on a scale of 0 to 10, 0 being completely not ready and 10 being absolutely fully ready, how ready would you say you are to make a change in your drinking habits?
I said my
You're at 10, so you're ready. Okay. So on a different scale, 0 to 10, 0 being not confident, 10 being fully confident that you can do it, how confident do you feel that you can actually go through with that change? Okay. And why do you think you're at a 3 and not a higher? Okay. So do you feel supported in that decision to try to cut down drinking? Do you feel like you have people around you or like some kind of support system that will be there for you to encourage you to stick to your goal? Okay. They're also helpful with alcohol alcohol?
I mean, I don't see why you wouldn't be.
No, but
Alcohol is one and not alcohol.
so well, who is your support system? Okay. So there are also support groups out there, like programs where people who are going through similar things may come together and discuss that. So, yeah, so I'm just saying that I'm just
That I would need to join a group like AA.
something like that. That's an option. But there are other support groups for people who are trying to cut down. So if that's something that you're interested in, you don't have to be drinking every day, or there's totally a range of whatever you're going through. So it's really just for support, for people to be there to talk to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna join a group.
Okay, if you're not
Yeah, I
interested,
don't
that's
think
fine.
I'm not like an alcoholic. Yeah, I think I'm a couple steps before that.
Okay, but as we discussed, you are drinking more than what's considered the safe drinking limit, right?
So you think I'm an alcoholic?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
No.
saying that we are concerned at this point, if you're over the safe drinking limit, that you're increasing your chances of having some kind of health problems based on your alcohol use.
So you think I should probably join the group?
No, if you're not interested, you don't have to. I just think that we should definitely work together to try to decrease the amount that you're drinking at this stage.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, so have you ever? I know you cut down on the amount that you were smoking. What did you find helpful to cut down smoking?
That I found helpful. I guess knowing that it was affecting my children kind of encouraged me to stop.
Okay, I'm wondering if you could apply that same thinking to cutting down drinking.
It's not really like they don't. It's not affecting their asthma. It's not. My smoking is affecting their asthma.
Yeah, but I know you mentioned that you fell asleep while reading to your daughter, and that caused some tension with your wife.
Yeah, but stuff they'll get over. I mean, it's not a big deal. I think the health stuff really affected them breathing. So
Okay.
yeah, I don't think that's a good. That's a good one.
So what are you concerned about with the alcohol use? Because that's what you came in for, right? So,
Well, I don't want to hear my mouth's, but my wife's. I don't want to fall asleep with my kids. I don't want to fight with my wife.
okay.
I don't want to feel like I need a drink at lunchtime just to get over this queasy stomach.
Mhm. Okay, so do you think that, would you want to bring in your wife to have a conversation about how maybe she can better support you? Because I know you're saying that you don't want to hear her.
Yeah, we can do that.
Is that something you'd be interested?
Sure. I'm not sure how it'll work, but yeah, I guess that's the start.
Well, the three of us can sit together and try to figure out how she could either approach it differently and find a different way to support you in trying to cut down. Okay. And as for work, you're saying that you drink during your lunch breaks at work? Is that like a social thing?
Sometimes, but most of the time it's just kind of like I feel like nauseous if I don't have a drink at lunchtime.
Okay.
And it kind of takes that away.
Okay, I see. Okay, so I think that in that case, it might be a better next step to try to cut down the number instead of trying to cut down completely, because it sounds like your body's getting used to having these drinks during lunch and pretty often, right? Okay, so I'm just gonna summarize here. So you came in and you are currently drinking on average about 5 days a week, about 5 glasses of wine each day. That's correct? And you're concerned and you feel ready to make a change and try to cut down on that amount.
Yeah.
So we're thinking the next step is we can bring in your wife and try to figure out how she can better support you in that goal. But we're thinking you should probably cut down the number of drinks, right? Is that correct? Okay, did I miss